this blue ball did we not get some of these Japan-only releases in the 90s. Akira and anime in general were starting to gain traction here in the West, and I, for one, would have purchased a good bit of these anime-based titles because I never wanted Green Dog or Bugsy. Thankfully, we have the internet and conservation ROM sites with a great hacking community. Here is a look at a few not-to-be-missed translation hacks.
Having a lifelong fascination with giant mech robots and being an avid fan of the Super Robot series, especially on the PSP, I was happy to acquire this fantastic addition to my Mega EverDrive. So far, I have not been disappointed with this solid turn-based mech RPG and will be playing this one for a long time to come.
Card Fighters 2!
The first Capcom Card Fighters game I personally played the hell out of in the early 2000s, to the point of almost becoming an addiction. Trying to get all the cards was as close to catching them all as I was going to get. So when I learned of an unreleased fan translation hack, I had to fire up the old internet and search this bad boy out. Some of the features that have been added make the game more in-depth, like the ability to use reaction cards to counter opponents' attack. However, taken away was the ability to roam around town freely, which makes the game seem a little less open-ended. Regardless of minor gripes related to this translation hack, such as unfinished story dialogue, the awesome roster of Capcom and SNK characters are well worth it for a fan of these gaming legends.
Finally, on this list, another turn-based role-playing game by Sega in the vein of the Shining Force series. Royal Stone follows the story of Eva, a former knight who is exiled from her kingdom for betraying the trust of the people and turned against her own squad, as well as betraying her own father. The people decided that she should be executed for her crimes, and so she was literally crucified and dumped into the ocean. I won't go too in-depth into the story here as not to spoil it for anyone wanting to experience this visually stunning, story-rich game for themselves. However, I would like to point out the spectacularly executed gameplay reminiscent of the aforementioned Shining series. Also, the ability to have other party members join the fight alongside adding new abilities to the team is a plus for the game's overall appeal. Finding new heroes in town is always a bonus to help along the way. Overall, this game is great in form and in gameplay.
Thank you for watching, and have a great day.